or insulting. No, it's not.
Whatever.
You can swear as part of your general vocabulary. Go take it up with Lord Justice Bean, who's already ruled on this in the highest court of this country. You cannot overrule that.
Welcome to Raw Audit Reviews, where we expose police misconduct and hold public officials accountable. Today's video comes courtesy of Power to the Proletariat. Their link is in the description, so go show them some support and check out the full clip. What you're about to witness is nothing short of a masterclass in public education. PTTP visits Hammersmith Police Station, calm, polite, and entirely within his rights. Yet within minutes, officers arrive and their professionalism begins to unravel. What follows is a shocking display of ego overruling training as they toss around terrorism accusations and invent laws on the spot. This encounter perfectly demonstrates how quickly authority can collapse when challenged by someone who actually knows the law. I've rarely seen an auditor handle themselves this brilliantly. Let's dive right in.
So you're right.
Yeah, not bad.
How you doing?
Not bad. So?
Good, yeah, not bad.
It's cold. Cold and wet. These paving slabs are really slippery to walk on. I don't know if I've just got something on the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah, I mean, mine.
But they are
really slippery as well.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
So all it is, mate, is obviously you're filming the front gate of a police station, and literally directly where the keypad is, where our officers are putting their codes in.
Right.
And for us, it's just a bit suspicious, and also a little bit of kind of a terrorist threat as well. I'm not saying anything, but it is.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
It's a possibility, isn't it? And it's
Very low possibility.
It's something that we need to kind of challenge.
Very low possibility.
Yeah.
It's also a possibility that we might get 40-degree weather today, but it's highly unlikely.
When PTTP chooses not to answer any more
Yeah.
questions,
No, and
the officers
I'm just being as reasonable as you're being.
pressing
You
buttons.
know.
From our point of view, we just want to understand your intentions and why obviously you were filming.
That's fine.
At this
So
point,
what would that be?
professionalism gives way to ego.
Unfortunately, I don't
The
answer
officers aren't
questions.
assessing your
Is it like
They're
is it for
reacting
like
to
a
perceived
YouTube channel? Is it
disrespect.
for like
Under
auditing or
UK
something
common
like
law,
that?
every
Again, I
citizen
don't
has
answer
the right
questions,
to
buddy.
disengage from a conversation when no lawful power is being exercised. Ignoring that and continuing to follow someone after they've clearly declined
We'll
to
come back
engage
to them.
can cross into harassment territory under Section 2 of the Protection from Harassment Act
Be
1997.
cool if us, be cool if you were just having a
Yeah. No, and
open chat.
I'm just being as reasonable as you're being. You know.
From our point of view, we just want to understand your intentions and why obviously you were filming.
That's fine. I
So
appreciate
what
that.
would that be?
Unfortunately, I don't answer questions.
No, is it for like a YouTube channel? Is it for like auditing or something like that?
Again, I don't answer questions, buddy.
What a 19.
We'll come back to them.
Well, if I come back to you, got a mail to
So obviously in this climate,
Yeah?
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't actually want to engage with you. That's why I walked away and
okay, but
stopped
we can
engaging.
still engage with you as
You
well.
can, but I can also just ignore you. So don't just say, sir, like I have to stand around and talk to you.
I'll get that.
When PTTP calmly brings up the issue of harassment, the female officer snaps back with a smug, sarcastic remark. So, you know what harassment is, do you? The tone drips with ego and condescension. In that moment, she isn't enforcing the law or maintaining professionalism. She's trying to belittle and undermine him. This kind of attitude erodes public trust because it stops being about protection and starts being about power. It's exactly the kind of behavior that makes people lose confidence in law enforcement. Arrogance disguised as authority. And honestly, anyone watching this should feel just as frustrated by her conduct as PTTP did. Because this is precisely the behavior audits are meant to expose.
To this day and age, unfortunately, I'm a real terrorism threat, which is why there's bollards here, so people don't come driving into the station.
What's the current terrorist threat level?
I think it's kind of just in the middle, of the
It's substantial.
Yeah. So
That's what it is at the moment.
attack is not likely,
Okay.
but it's not unlikely.
Okay. Do you know, since this new system of substantial, severe, and that, substantial is the lowest it's ever been.
Okay. No, I
It's
get
never
that.
been lower than that,
But
so
can
that's
you
like the baseline. So
you
don't throw around
understand-
words like terrorism
Can you
when it's the...
understand
No, I
why,
can't. No, I can't. I know what you're going to say and no, I
someone
can't.
filming the keypad
That-
to the entrance of a police station is a bit suspicious.
So you're making an assumption of what I'm
No.
filming here, aren't you?
You're
You
very
are?
close to the keypad,
Well,
aren't you?
I said when I got there, are you filming? And you said yes.
Yes, but you're assuming that I'm filming the keypad.
That's the way your camera was angled.
You can see my screen from where you were sat in your car, can you? You can
No,
see what on my camera
where
was
the
pointing. You can
camera
see
was
how
positioned.
zoomed in I was. Maybe I was zoomed in
Where
on
the
you, maybe I was
camera
zoomed in on your front wheel.
Where the camera was positioned, it looked like you were filming. All we want to do is speak to you, engage with you, see, number one, why you're filming, and obviously how long you're going to
Maybe
be
we can
here.
assist you. I don't know.
Thank you. Your services are not required.
Would you like to give us your name and details?
Can you give me yours?
Yeah, PCY 2420 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you. And you, sir?
PC Harden, 2968.
2968 Alpha Whiskey. You both based here, are you?
Yes, we are. So would you like to give us your details too?
No, absolutely not.
I didn't think you would.
Why would I?
That's all it is, mate. It's to
We've given
understand.
you our details.
Yeah, but you're obliged to because you're engaging with me as a police officer, aren't you, as a constable? So you're obliged to. A member of the public's not obliged to give you
and we
anything.
can engage with you just as equally.
Yeah, absolutely, of course you can. But again, I've already told you that I don't want to be engaged with. I would consider this now harassment. I've walked away from you.
Okay.
You followed me to continue with engaging with
Harassment,
me.
the course of conduct constitutes. You know what harassment is?
I do, absolutely, of course.
The officer begins to speculate about PTTP's intentions, claiming he was filming the station's keypad. But that assumption simply doesn't stand up to scrutiny. Suspicion in law must come from concrete behavior, not imagination. Filming a keypad isn't a crime, and under UK law, officers can only form reasonable suspicion based on specific observable actions that suggest an actual offense. PTTP was merely standing on a public pavement, filming a public building, an act fully protected by UK photography laws and Article 10 of the Human Rights Act. What's really happening here isn't about security at all. It's about ego. The officer's personal discomfort is being mistaken for suspicion, turning lawful observation into an unnecessary power struggle. A moment where policing drifts away from law and slides into control.
People are auditors. You have a right to film in public.
Can I tell you what I find suspicious? A silent fart after curry night.
Sorry?
A silent fart after curry night. That's what I find.
funny.
That's what I find suspicious. It's about suspicious as what this is.
Do
So
you intend to be here long?
as long as I want to be. Absolutely.
Right, we'll go and speak to the relevant people, alright?
Okay.
It just might be, mate. Look, because of obviously it looks a little bit suspicious. It might just continue to get stopped.
And I'll
it
tell them
might
exactly
cause
the
you-
same
cause
thing.
you aggro. That's all.
Not going to be any aggro. Did either of you turn your body cameras on when you approached?
Yeah, of
It
course
is on,
it
yes.
You did. Is there a reason?
You film us, we can film you.
I'm not saying you can't. Absolutely you can. It's everybody's right to film in public. Not a problem. Can I just ask why you didn't follow your policies and notify a member of the public when you started recording them? According to the Home Office, according to the MPS.
I'm not sure if you are aware of all the policies.
Would you like me to bring it up on my phone, miss?
PTTP then asks the officers whether their body-worn cameras are recording. They confirm that they are, yet they never informed him when the recording began. According to the Metropolitan Police's own 2020 policy, officers are required to announce whenever possible that body cam recording has started. The only exceptions apply when immediate safety concerns make such notification impractical, a situation that clearly didn't exist here. This failure to follow basic transparency protocol not only breaches internal policy, but also undermines public trust, suggesting that even simple accountability measures are being ignored without justification.
I will read it
Are
to
you
you.
referring to Google?
No, it's the
Obviously when
MPS.
it's practical, yes. But
And when has it not been practical in this
well,
situation?
it's a bit of a threat that you're stood in the entrance of the
So
police
you can't
station.
approach with, good afternoon, we want to talk to you, just let you know
My
you're
number
being
one
recorded.
priority is to find out why you're filming the front gate of the police station.
Look,
which
the
still,
only
with respect,
time-
sir, you haven't told us why.
The only time it is excusable for you not to announce it is if you're going into a situation and it's straight away you're going hands on to detain or arrest somebody. Otherwise,
I think
you
you're
can't.
misinformed.
There's no reason. I'm sorry. I will literally, okay, bring this up for you and I will read it for you verbatim and I'll show you the
I'm not going to
document.
have conversation on stuff that I don't think is applicable, right?
Why is
We
it not
are
applicable?
Security staff, they have body worn,
Okay.
so do we.
Yep. Look, Metropolitan Police updated September 2020. It's the most recent document.
You seem very invested.
It's the most recent document. This paragraph here, all right? I'm going to let you read it with me. This one here. Body-worn video is an overt system and should not be used for covert recording other than in exceptional circumstances and where the necessary authorities have been
And
granted.
this is not an exceptional circumstance.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
As body-worn video is overt recording, officers must declare wherever possible when they are commencing audio and visual recording during each and every encounter. So again, because you haven't come out and you haven't grabbed me, you're not detaining me or arresting me, there is absolutely no reason, no excuse for not starting the conversation. You've said a lot of things during this conversation, and you're telling me not one of those things could have been, by the way, sir, you're being recorded. Not one of them.
No, sir, whenever possible.
Yes. And again, when was that not possible?
to 28
We're just going to go around in
days
circles, aren't we?
is-
Yeah, because your excuse is absolute bullshit, and you know it.
Okay, well, don't swear
It's
in a
only,
public place.
it's only
It's
sex-
not an offence.
It's
It's
an
absolutely
offence.
not.
It
It's an
is.
offence to swear at somebody, to cause abuse, threatening, or insulting.
It's a section 5.
No, it's not.
offence.
You can swear as part of your general vocabulary. Go talk it up with take it up with Lord Justice Bean, who's already ruled on this in the highest court of this country. You cannot
Section
overrule that.
5 is when it's directed at somebody.
And I didn't direct
Section
it.
5 is out to anybody. When somebody else can feel
If it's
harassment, alarm,
if it's
distress.
likely, if it's abusive, threatening, or insulting has been removed from section
could
5.
be.
If it's threatening or abusive, saying something is bullshit is not threatening or abusive.
As tensions rise, one officer incorrectly claims that swearing in public is an offense. In reality, under the Public Order Act, 1986, specifically after its 2014 amendment, the term insulting was removed from Section 5. This means that mild or non-abusive profanity is not a criminal act. Only language that is threatening or abusive and intended to cause alarm or distress can be prosecuted. The officer's misunderstanding highlights a worrying lack of knowledge about the very laws they are meant to enforce, further eroding public confidence in police professionalism.
Just saying something is bullshit. That's part of your. That's part. No. That's part of your general vernacular, and it's been ruled on by the highest court of this country. So try another one. I will say everything's bullshit if everything is bullshit. Because everything is bullshit that's coming out of your mouth.
I get the idea now.
Yeah, you get it? I'm going to continue
No,
to say
obviously,
it.
I get the idea of your intentions. Clearly, just trying to wind us up.
No, you're winding me up by saying that I can't do something that I can do.
When we
What
came
have I
out,
said that you can't do?
You just said I can't swear when I can.
okay, when we've come out to talk to you, I think we've been very polite. We've just said, look, we've come to have a
Yeah, and I told you that I don't
conversation.
want to engage with you, and
Not
then you've continued to
initially.
harass me.
Not initially.
Not initially, but you agreed that I have told you that I don't want to engage with you, and then you followed me, and you have continued to engage
Followed
with
you.
me, and now you're saying that I can't do something that I'm legally entitled to do, and you're trying to say that it's an offence when it's not.
We can also talk to people. We're not harassing you. We're having a conversation with you.
And so if I walk up to somebody and they say they don't want to talk to me, then I follow them and try to talk to them again and repeat this behaviour, I wouldn't be arrested for harassment if they reported it? Of course I would. Right. Again, I will repeat, your services are not required. Please leave me alone.
We've also got a duty to protect the public and our police building as well.
You've also
And
got
I
a duty under your oath to uphold the rights of the people of this country, which is what I'm exercising right now, isn't it?
No, let's just go and have
Yeah, good idea. Just go.
Yeah. Well, like I said, don't be, mate.
Just go.
Don't be surprised if you just get challenged.
Okay. Just to let you know, as a heads up, you will be getting IOPC.
As tensions rise, one officer incorrectly claims that swearing in public is an offense. In reality, under the Public Order Act, 1986, specifically after its 2014 amendment, the term insulting was removed from Section 5. This means that mild or non-abusive profanity is not a criminal act. Only language that is threatening or abusive and intended to cause alarm or distress can be prosecuted. The officer's misunderstanding highlights a worrying lack of knowledge about the very laws they are meant to enforce, further eroding public confidence in police professionalism.
Collected and respectful. Yet within minutes the officers arrive and show how fragile their professionalism really is, throwing around terrorism accusations to making up laws on the spot. This is one of the clearest examples of ego completely overriding training. I have never seen an auditor be able to run circles around the police like this. This is absolutely crazy. Let's get straight into it.
So you're right.
Yeah, not bad.
How
So,
you doing?
not bad. So,
Good, yeah, not bad.
it's cold. Cold and wet. These paving slabs are really slippery to walk on. I don't know if I've got something on the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah, I mean, mine.
But they are.
really slippy as well.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
So all it is, mate, is obviously you're filming the front gate of a police station, and literally directly where the keypad is, where our officers are putting their codes in.
Right.
And for us, it's just a bit suspicious, and also a little bit of kind of a terrorist threat as well. I'm not saying anything, but it is.
It's a
Because
possibility, isn't
it's a
it?
possibility, isn't it? And it's
Very
something-
low possibility.
It's something that we need to.
After repeatedly asking the officers to leave him alone, PTTP finally tells them that their behavior amounts to harassment. Instead of reflecting on their conduct or offering an apology, the officers quietly retreat into the station yard, their silence speaking louder than any justification could. Once their weak legal pretext collapsed, their authority had nothing left to stand on. This encounter perfectly illustrates a recurring issue in UK policing: insecurity disguised as suspicion. What could have been a routine, professional interaction turned into a lesson in accountability. PTTP remained calm, factual, and respectful throughout, while the officers' pride turned a simple audit into an embarrassing display of ignorance. In the end, no one was detained, No lawful powers were exercised, and every accusation, from terrorism to swearing, fell apart under basic legal scrutiny. This moment serves as a reminder of the power of composure and knowledge. Always stay polite, stay informed, and always film.